I'm gonna touch the back of the car like they do us. I was just checking on you, man. You look suspicious over here. Are you mixing alcohol in that or what? Hey, just keep your hands, don't be reaching, man. You got anything in the vehicle I need to know about? Any guns, bombs, bazookas, Osama bin Ladens? You mind if I check that out and make sure it's really what you say it is? Because, you know, people lie to me all day long. You know? Oh, that looks like cocaine to me, y'all. I don't know. I'd have to test it. Can I field test it? Oh, that's really cute. Your little blue line seat belts. Can I pat you down for my safety?
I personally think one of the most powerful things you can do to show the public how ridiculous cops are is to engage in law enforcement script flipping. Nobody does it better than James Freeman, Harvey Freebird, or Hendry. And there's a lot of other people out there who've done it very successfully in the past. And what I mean by script flipping is say to the cops the things that they say to you, and it makes it abundantly clear that, hey, this is way out of line for an adult to be talking to another adult like this. Where are you coming from? Where are you going? Have you had anything to drink tonight? I need you to hop out of the car for me. Where did you get your law degree from? Oh, you're one of those guys. Are you a sovereign citizen? We can do this the easy way or the hard way. Is there anything in the car I need to know about? Is there anything in your pockets that could poke me, stick me, stab me? I need to pat you down for my safety. Hey, you got an ID on you? You're interfering with my investigation. Is that marijuana I smell? You got shake on your floorboard? So here's Harvey Freebird flipping the script on a Galveston police officer who's sitting in front of a closed building in a high crime area looking awfully suspicious.
I'm zoomed in. Let me zoom out. There we go. I'm gonna touch the back of the car like they do us. Leave my fingerprints on it. Oh, it's you again. I was just checking on you, man. You look suspicious over here. Everything okay? What are you mixing alcohol in that or what? What is that? Some kind of a margarita?
No, it's a protein powder, protein shake.
Oh, no alcohol in it? Just kind of look. I know I ran into you one other time. What's your name and badge number again?
Haynes 1020.
Haynes 1020. You haven't seen Kalisa around, huh?
Not tonight. I haven't ran into him tonight.
I haven't seen him in a while, man.
No, he's here. I don't know. Maybe you're just missing his calls or something. I don't know.
Yeah, hey, just keep your hands. Don't be reaching, man. For my safety. Oh, is that Second Amendment? You're not a convicted felon, are you? Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm just making sure everything checks out here. You got anything in the vehicle I need to know about? Any guns, bombs, bazookas, Osama bin Ladens?
One gun there, one gun here, taser here.
Okay, but those are all legal. You got anything illegal in there? I see some grass clippings down there on the floorboard. Would you mind if I look around? Would you give me consent to search this vehicle? You don't have anything to hide, do you? Are you sure? It seems suspicious that you won't let me look. Seems like.
Walking to, I'll open the back door and this door for you.
Yeah. That way I can get a good sniff out and make sure. You haven't been smoking any weed or anything in there, have you?
I've had a few people that had weed on them in there.
But do you give me consent to, what I really need is consent to break, oh, he's rolling the window up. That's suspicious.
What's that?
What I really need is consent to, like, break the plane and go in there and do a thorough search. But yeah, those windows are really tinted. Oh, that's really cute. Your little blue line seat belts.
Yeah, I didn't pick those up.
Yeah. Those windows are not legal. They're too dark. You can't see through them at all. Yeah, I'm more interested in what you have underneath your seats and stuff like that.
Probably a French fry or two and crumbs.
Can I pat you down for my safety? Can you put your hands on the hood real quick? Well, you're not detained. You're free to go.
It'd be hilarious if you started patting him down, just started putting everything in his pockets, up on the hood, radio, gun, badge.
I'm not detaining you. It's a consensual encounter.
I got you.
Where were you at before you came here? I saw you on that traffic stop earlier. What'd you stop him for?
He ran a red light right in front of me.
Yeah, that ain't smart.
No, it's not smart.
But you know, if you're past that white line when it turns red, you're good. You know that, right?
I do know that.
So he didn't make it to the white line?
No, he was at least a car length behind.
Hey, let me ask you this. Do you know, do you remember Officer Gardner's bitch ass? I think he's a detective now. He's the one that's got the forehead. You could land a helicopter on it if you wanted to.
I do remember him.
The first night I ever came to Galveston, it's really him and Sergeant Gaynor's fault that I'm even still here in this town. Bruce invited me here for a weekend just to visit. On my first night here, Officer Gardner wrote me a ticket for running a red light. I had it on dash camera. It's been dismissed. I was past the white line when it turned red.
This is Dennis Garner, Officer Dennis Garner, singing the Star-Spangled Banner.
Oh, see, can you see by the dawn's early light was so held the twilight at the last gleaming was bright, who brought us fight o'er the rapids we wanted stream and
Doesn't even know the words to the national anthem. Didn't even care enough to write down the words to the national anthem. And there are a lot of people who are patriotic out there who you would think would be a little put off by this.
and the rocket's red glare, bombs bursting in air, gave to the night that the stars were still there, or still yet wait, brave and the home of the free.
And then the very same night, Sergeant Gaynor arrested me for walking in the street. Remember that I dropped your pocket?
Oh, yeah.
So it's really their fault that I still am hanging around here after all this time. But that, yeah, so you remember Sergeant Gardner's bitch ass. That's what I was going to say. He wrote me a ticket for running a red light my first night here, and I was clearly past that white line. Clearly past it. Yeah. I think they moved him up to detective now. Gardner! What's up, man? Hey, your bullshit ticket got dismissed, bro. I told you not to with me, bro. I told you I had it on dash camera. Didn't I tell your dumbass that? As soon as I showed the prosecutor my dash cam, he dismissed your bullshit ass ticket. Man, you're a chump, man. What do you think about that? Yeah, I do. Oh, if I put it up, what you gonna do? I'll go put it up right now. What you gonna do? You gonna write me another ticket for running a red light? Not even driving. You're gonna write me a ticket for a red light. I told you that shit wasn't gonna fly, bro. You seen I had a dash camera, bro. That was pretty stupid of you to write a ticket knowing I recorded it. Freaking chump. The only reason I give you a hard time is because you're a bad cop. You're a bad cop, bro.
And he is a bad cop, because if you're going to attempt to economically terrorize somebody and then get out of your car and say, good thing you had it recorded or you wouldn't have won, because cops know that the judge is going to believe their word against your word every day of the week. That's why you definitely need a dash cam, not just front facing, but front, rear, and cab facing. So you got all your T's crossed and all your I's dotted.
How many other bullshit tickets have you wrote? You piece of shit.
Good question.
And then he arrested Austin Lewis for interference because he said he was talking too loud. On the video, he said, go stand behind pump 20, and Austin said, no, I'm not moving. But then he put in his police report it was because he was talking too loud. Hey, man, you ain't got to answer none of them questions, dude. Ask for your lawyer, man.
Keep interjecting.
I'm not interjecting, man. You keep your mouth shut. I'm not interjecting with nothing.
Speaking is not interference.
Speaking is not interference, man. Subsection D of the Penal Code. Texas Penal Code 38.15, subsection D.
Talking is not interference.
Right now.
Or what?
I'll number 20, right there behind. Go stand behind it right now. If you want to put up crime scene tape, put up crime scene tape.
Put it up.
You got it?
You're making a big mistake, Gardner.
Imagine putting your hands on somebody you know is not a criminal, you know is not engaged in committing a crime, you know is actually engaged in exercising his rights, putting your hands on him, using your authority that you were entrusted with to put a guy in torture cuffs, kidnap him, and take him to the police station, which will end up in economic terrorism. Now he gums up the courts on some case that should have been never presented in the court system.
What about that white powdery substance I see on your dashboard? No, what were you going to ask me?
Where were you before this?
Fort Worth.
Fort Worth?
Yeah.
It's too big of a city.
That's Emmanuel Mata's home, not my home. I was just visiting. Are you guys the one that called me about this suspicious person?
No.
Okay. I'm investigating. So far, he's checking out. He won't give me consent to search his car, though, which I think is suspicious. Yeah, like I said, we just got a call. Are you on your lunch break or what, man? Because you haven't done any work in a while.
We got a call.
I haven't seen you working. You're just waiting on a call?
Well, right now, I was just pulling over to do the protein powder. I didn't want to do that on the move.
You mind if I check that out and make sure it's really what you say it is? Because, you know, people lie to me all day long.
Oh, yeah, I get it.
You know? Oh, that looks like a... Can I break the plane?
Sure.
That looks like cocaine to me, y'all. I don't know. I'd have to test it. Can I field test it?
If you got a field test kit on you,
I'd have to borrow one of yours. I don't have one. Definitely a legal tint, one of my subscribers said.
I mean, for the most part, this cop is being really cool. What's his name? Haynes, badge number 1020 from the Galveston Police Department. He's actually being pretty cool and accommodating. And for the most part, he's allowing himself to be held accountable by people he's supposed to be protecting and serving. He's actually, on one level, acting like a public servant instead of a public master.
you know, in the state of Texas, your back windows can be tinted, right?
Is that what it is? So this window is not tinted? I noticed that earlier. It's not.
No, I don't believe it.
Yeah, but I thought cops, don't you guys have... I've seen many a cop cars that have the front tinted just as much as the back.
Like a patrol unit or an undercover or something like that?
Either one. Either or.
I'm not too
Both
sure
of
about
them.
it. I know for ours, we don't have tint on the front ones. We have the factory tint, but not aftermarket.
You guys got any questions for Officer Haynes? Is that what it was, Haynes?
Haynes.
I'm live streaming. I'm asking if they got any questions. Charles said the white powdery substance is donut powder.
It is vanilla flavored. It does
Vanilla
taste
flavor.
Like, common donut.
What kind of donuts turns cops on the most?
I think that's a personal choice, but for me, it's the maple bars.
She says it doesn't matter what type as long as it has a hole. They're telling jokes.
I got you.
They want to know if you're on break.
No, I'm not on break. No, I just wanted to stop, do the protein powder without moving.
How's the stock market doing on steroids? They want to know. We know a lot of Galveston police. I'm not saying you, but we know a lot of the Galveston cops are using steroids.
I honestly.
Do you know anything about that? You don't look like you're juicing to me, honestly. But here's my next question. If you see a cop doing something they shouldn't be doing, are you going to turn them in? Have you ever turned in a cop before, a bad cop?
I've never come in contact with a bad cop.
Yeah, we know he's dirty, y'all.
Gardner's a bad cop.
Do you know where Gaynor's pocket is? Has anybody seen Sergeant Gaynor's pocket? Accountability Angel wants to know. This is the best question so far. Do you know the 5 elements of the First Amendment?
Off the top of my head, no.
Oh man, that's a total fail. Come on, man. It's the First Amendment, man. Everybody should know that. You got speech.
It's your job. It's your job. You've got one job. Know what the supreme law of the land is. And if anybody violates the supreme law of the land, which officers often do, then they become criminals. If anybody violates your right to religion, assembly, petition, press, speech, those are the 5 elements. We know this, and it's not our profession, but the people whose profession it is to know, they don't even know it, and they have to be coached on this. What are they out there for?
You don't know any other ones besides speech?
Speech, freedom of gathering, or something like that. I can't remember.
Yeah, that's one. 3 left.
Freedom of religion?
That's 3. You got 3. You got assemble, speech, and religion. There's 2 more.
Not media.
I'm doing one right now. What'd you just say?
I said media.
That's it. That's 4. You got 4. Freedom of press. There's 1 more. Did you see that video where I bitched out Sergeant Gaynor at the biker rally when they stole that guy's motorcycle for revving? I was practicing one of them right there.
Freedom of protest?
Protest. Y'all, he got all 5. I had to give him a hint on the last one, but he did get all 5. What about, I know you know the Second Amendment. Everybody knows that one. Hey, there's your partner. He shouldn't be playing with his sirens like that, man, unless there's an emergency. That was uncalled for. Accountability Angel said, good job. I had to give you a hint on the last one, but at least you still got it.
Yeah.
Third Amendment, I know you don't know that one. All right, so look, check this out, Haynes. You got the First Amendment. Next time I see you, I'm going to ask you about the 3rd and the 4th, all right?
3rd and 4th?
Yeah, next time I see you. All right, and you'll be able to tell them to me without looking at your computer.
Which one? So are you looking for the elements of each one, like each individual paragraph, or what are you looking for?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Just the basic of what they are. The First Amendment has 5 elements, and the 3rd basically has 1, and the 4th basically has 1. But anyhow, all right, man, we'll let you get back to your donut powders and protein shakes.
Isn't that sad that a member on a street corner has to school a cop on the main part of his job, and that's knowing the law, knowing the supreme law of the land? Now, Officer Haynes here did a fairly decent job. He seemed like a good guy. He was taking the hits. He was playing along. But the question is, how many times has he economically terrorized somebody? How many times has he put the torture cuffs on somebody's wrist, causing them damage, causing them humiliation, taking them into the station, having them fingerprinted? How many lives has Officer Haynes ruined? As cool as he is, as cool as he was to Harvey Freebird, don't ever let your guard down around these people. I think it's a great idea to flip the script on these cops and give to them what they constantly give to us. Not to mention, it's pretty instructive to watch how they respond to it. Again, this is from the Harvey Freebird channel. If you haven't subscribed to him, go over there and subscribe. If you do, let him know that Here's the Deal sent you. Until next time, always record the police.